Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, where we're going through the Ringed City DLC, and we have been dealing with a lot of less than pleasant individuals. Plenty of these guys trying to ambush and also, I guess, just shove me a little. Plenty of these guys who drop from the ceiling and then try and curse me by existing. Then there's those caster types and just generally all sorts of nastiness. This is the first time I think I've noticed that one. Do they infect the other ones with the curse stuff? Here, you know what? You can have some of this. Yeah, it looks like they might infect each other with the curse things. And that's just even nastier. And I'm definitely not a fan of these fellas. They're quite durable and also they do things like that. Also, they don't keep their shields up very long, so I can't even use that for an opportunity to kick. Yeah, these guys are a bit too aggressive for the kicking. So let's deal with this fella. And then, if we just drop here, do we not have to deal with those two? Yeah, looks like it. When they say strike required head, maybe they mean like impact weapons. I'm not going to swap to one, but it's just a thought. Also, I think instead of this life ring +2, I'm going to go ahead and equip one of my many rings of sacrifice. Considering we did leave quite a few souls on the floor. Though apparently this gets us above 70%, which isn't good. Thankfully, we can drop that right back down. Yeah, I left a lot of souls on the floor. And even if I hadn't, I mean, could still end up being useful. When they said charge required, I thought maybe I should try doing charged heavy attacks, and they seem to be working pretty okay. They seem to actually interrupt these guys casting for long enough that I can actually do things to them. Can I drop onto this chandelier? Is that what we're meant to do here? Oh ho. Seems that is indeed the solution to this problem. Twinkling Titanite is a decent reward. Though honestly, preventing the repeated castings is pretty much reward in and of itself. Has he not noticed us? Looks like he hasn't noticed us, but will that hold true? Or has he noticed us now? Okay, he hadn't, but now he certainly has. And that is why you don't jump past a guy, dude. And maybe also don't do attacks that leave you open for so long that even a dude whose block or whose guard you completely broke can still stab you in the back afterward. Just a thought. Okay, so if we go across here, looks like the one that jumped down over there is not there right now. Oh, we've been spotted. By two of them, it seems. It seems this one was having just a little bit of trouble actually finding his way up here. So if that's actually their usual state, having trouble getting up here, then we won't have too much trouble. And that wasn't a good thing, getting jumped on. Ow. That's also not good. Let's heal up. I don't want to go too far into this garden, because then we might get that guy. Okay. Why? No, no, no. Ooh. They hurt each other. Or at least the big one hurts the fiery one. Seems the big one died from that little fall off the bridge. Fiery one is dead. I don't know where Mr. Caster guy came from. He wasn't here when we first crossed the bridge. So I see we got the other one of these. That's not ideal, but it is workable. Because as long as he's alone, we're not going to have too much trouble. I say before I almost die. We don't have much in the way of Estus. That's not good. Okay. That's the big guys down. Seems our little caster buddy is slowly making his way back to his station, but he's not there yet, so we don't have to worry too much. There's our souls. Is the invader not going to show up? There it is. So it sounds like it spawns right up here. Yep, there it is. Looks like it's actually guarding something. And it seems maybe it takes its time before actually heading out to explore. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Gotta start using L2 to cast. If I'm using this catalyst, then. Are you facing us? You are. Okay. That's not great. That is not great indeed. Gonna have to see how far I can get without having anyone following me. Because if I can get here without having to deal with more than like one fiery dude, then that would be nice. So let's go ahead and, yeah, equip that for now. And it looks like we can level up, so let's take advantage of that. Make sure those souls that we got... Ooh, we can actually get that armor? That's cool. And make sure those souls that we got stay ours. Even though I'm just going to get some points of stamina.
Welcome. Very well, then take note.
Ooh, 3 points. Not bad.
Farewell, Ashmace.
So it'll take how much to level again? 176k. I think we might be able to swing that. Oh yeah, we definitely can. So if I just do 2 of these and 2 of these, then that's 1 more level.
Welcome home, Ash. Speak. Very well, then take note.
So back to 2 points.
Very well.
Oh, didn't mean to hit level up again. So back to the ringed inner wall. I wonder if I'll get a shortcut back to this place before too long. Because it's not exactly a short trek to where the invader spawns. Like, will I find an elevator that leads up to here? I certainly hope so. Alright, pop on out. And I'll hit you one of these days. And you hop on down. Some flames for you. Hop on down, fella. And now to push our luck. See just how far we can get without needing to deal with the enemies. That hurt a bit more than expected, but I guess I wasn't wearing my silver cat ring. Yes, hello. This could end up being a problem if we end up in places where they can see us. But it looks like we can get through there. Though we are still being casted at. And then we'll deal with you because we are going to be fighting that invader in this garden. Oh, don't do the flame sword. I don't like the flame sword. I don't like the flame shield either. Especially because apparently that eats up my stamina like nobody's business. Okay, there's the invader. Okay, so kicking them while they're using the shield doesn't even give me the opportunity to do a critical. That's lame. Give me your armor. Bit of a waste healing up here, but we'll be fine. Also, yeah, looks like we don't really need to kill much on the way here. Which is good. Saves us some effort. So it seems the strat for this guy is just don't give him the chance to do things. Don't even need my shield. I was playing too defensively. Ooh, Wolf Ring +3. I don't use Wolf Ring, but still, finding +3 rings is always nice. And I was guarding an armor set that I will never use. But hey, it was guarding something, which means there was a reason for me to come here and kill it. So it looks like that's pretty much the whole reason this garden exists. Just to get back there and get that stuff. Yeah, how about you don't cast lightning stuff at me? So the casters inside the building, they seem to just require range, not line of sight. Ooh, can we... Is there a third one? If that one doesn't spot me, I am so plunging attacking its face. Ow. Whoa there. Health, health. Ow. Ow. Okay. It was a nice attempt. So I think I am going to need to deal with those pilgrims, because having them casting at me while I'm out here is certainly not ideal. But other than that, I can run past a lot of things. And I am just gonna try again here. Because losing some health to the first guy is not ideal. Come on down. So why didn't you fall in a way that I could stab your back that time, huh? You jerk. Yeah, let's swap this for Silver Cat if we've got the equip load for it. Just barely. Hi there. You want some Chaos Bed Vestiges? I bet you do. Hop on down. So if we're going to be killing all the casters, that means we're actually not going to get to run past a lot of enemies. It's pretty much just this guy. But hey, you know what? Running past him ain't that bad. Do not like their spells. Okay. Health is a thing that is important to me and to my life. Oh, don't. How dare you turtle up before you even get hurt? Seriously, you punch me too? Y'all are a bunch of jerks. Okay. And now, to get rid of you. And one more Estus. Not doing as well this time. Okay, there's my exit. That guy hasn't noticed me, which is good. So if I go in here once again, then will the big guys walk past and the one get stuck in that corner again? Because that's exactly the thing that I want to have happen. Dealing with fewer of them is generally good for my health. So yeah, there's the one gone by, and then there's the second one. And only two ever go by, and then one goes back. And maybe the other one. Yep, he drops off of there. And since he is here, well, we can deal with him easily. All right. If only we could convince more of them to go into this corner. Yeah, I know you and your games. No, don't push me off the edge. Okay, got my souls back. That's what I was really going for after that accidental fall. Okay, how far will they chase? Will they both chase all the way up here? And will he stay there? Of course not. Ah, but he gave up on me. That's good. Is it because he lost line of sight because he was in the corner and I wasn't? Either way, dealing with only one of these at a time is much more pleasant. Ow. Still unpleasant if I don't time my dodges right, though. Okay, let's get some health. Want to be able to take more than one hit from this guy. Okay. So now the one that's left crosses under the bridge. That's very good for us, because it means we can go to the bridge and then do a plunging attack, unless he wants to come all the way up here. Okay. He does turn around. All right, where's that little jerk who pushed us off? Is it you? Turn around, big fella. I want to do a plunging attack on you. Because getting you out of here in 2 hits is way better than doing it in like 10 or more. Okay, that didn't quite work out. And there we go. Less easy than if I had hit with the actual plunging attack, but still worked. So now in this little corner, there's a pilgrim who wants to be a jerk. And also a curse dude who wants to be a different kind of jerk. Not about to let either one of those come from behind. So either we're going to need to find a new bonfire soon, or a shortcut back to an old one soon. So what are the odds that I go to get that guy and someone pops out of this little corner? Looks like 100%. I know how Dark Souls works. And these guys are basically never alone. And apparently neither are these guys, but they haven't noticed me yet, so... Oh, there's another one, and they actually had noticed me. Great. That's just great. Oh, it's because this one had turned around. Hopefully the other one won't turn around for a while yet. I'm glad the one down there is waiting his turn. Didn't get my stamina back quite quick enough there. Yeah, very kind of that one down there to just wait things out. You think a guy using a spell to heal just gives you free reign to run on up to him? It's a jerk move, guy. Ooh, that was a good flinch. Okay. Seriously, very nice of that one to just watch all this happen without coming down to, or coming up to mess us up for it. Is there any way for us to get on that bridge that runs above him? I would love to do that. Get ourselves a nice, free plunging attack. But it looks like no. There's probably no way for us to get up there from this end, at least. Hi. Yeah, let's not with the jumping attacks. Or with those. In fact, let's not with the anything that could cause me to be dead. Because being dead is something that I don't want to try right now. Ooh, got him just in time. Okay, so it looks like there's a bog here with lots of things hanging out in it. Seems the bog is okay to touch. Not sure what all this crystallization is, but looks like what we were seeing from a distance, and it is in fact not abyss goop. which is good. Oh. Whoa there! That's new. Please never do it again. Ooh, a ladder. Oh. No, don't punch me. And don't turtle up. Okay, so if you do enough damage to them while they're turtled up, it flinches them out. That's good to know. Hopefully, we find either a bonfire or a shortcut to a bonfire up this ladder. That would be excellent. Oh.
One met the dark with learning, but in the end learned his knowledge was wanting. The world began without knowledge, and without knowledge will it end. Does not this ring clear and true? Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
So is this time, is he talking about Aldia, the scholar of the first sin this time?
One poor girl slew her own kin, but even so was embraced, enveloped by the abyss. 'Twas a comfort that neither moon nor sunless sky afforded her before. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
Who was the girl who slew her own kin?
One.
I don't
Doesn't fear
recall.
not, and let the
Lizard. I'm not crossing that bridge just yet. As much as I want to kill that lizard. Let's go this way. Okay, there is nothing this way. Except for another path. Which might lead us to a bonfire. I sincerely hope it does. What's this? No, let me out of here? That's not a thing I wanted to have happen. Well, there he is. That's a lovely hammer you got there. How do you feel about this? Seriously, where'd you get that hammer? I kind of want it just because of its hilarious massiveness. Ow. And apparently it hits hard enough that you can't dodge immediately afterward, which really is not pleasant. Because it means you gotta have enough health to take 2 hits. And I feel like I was probably close to a place where I could have gotten either back to the bonfire that we're about to be at or to a new bonfire. But that's definitely an elevator shaft, so if we were going to get back to this one, we would have had to find an elevator first. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when hopefully we can deal with that guy and find our way to a bonfire. See you then, friends.